Welcome to Larry Talks Tech. On this video, we'll be talking about a really neat little program called Synergy. Synergy allows you to run multiple computers with a single keyboard and a mouse. It also lets you do some copying of text back and forth either way between the computers. It does this and transmits everything encrypted, so it's safe, it's reliable, and it saves a lot of time. In addition, it's going to give you a little more desk space in the real world because you don't need that extra keyboards or mice. So in my application of it, I usually use one computer. Like when I'm writing for my blog, one computer is what I'm writing the blog post on, and the other computer is where I have all my research and everything on. And so text I can move back and forth, URLs I can copy and paste back and forth, and it just makes the whole process a lot smoother without having one computer doing all the heavy lifting. So with that, let's take a look at first how you configure it, and then we'll show you how it runs. Okay, at this point, I'm going to assume that you have gone to Symless.com, that's SYMLESS.com/Synergy, SYNERGY, and downloaded the program and have installed it on two separate computers. We're also going to assume that you have a network installed, and with all those things taking place, we're ready to configure the program. So let's go over here. Okay. This configuration bit is the same one that you'll see when you start the program up. Here's the computer's local name. And this is the IP address for the computer. We've already checked this. It says that this will be the keyboard and mouse, so this will be the server. And you're going to use the keyboard and mouse on this computer. Now let's configure the server. Really all you have to do is have that here. And I would add a computer. Let's say we're going to have one to the right of you. And that's going to be client.local. That's it. Its host name is client.local. Your name will be whatever you call it. And then I think that's probably all we'll need to do here for now. Okay. And then we'll save that. Let's go back into it real quick. Okay, save that. And now the software knows that the computer to your immediate right. So when you move this arrow to the right of the screen, it goes off the screen. It'll go to the next computer, and you'll say OK there. All right, now you've got your server set up. You hit start. This is basically your log warnings. It's not going to find anything. It's looking for the client right now. All right, so let's stop this for a minute. Let's undo this. And let's say when you install this on your other computer, you're going to identify this is the computer that you're going to use the mouse from the server. This is the client. And in here you type in the server address, in here, which would be, assuming we were on the client, this would be a different address. So I'm just using the one that I had. Okay. Yep, 991.1.10 or something like that. Okay, and that's it. So all you have to do is basically put in the address of your server here, click this off, and hit connect. All right, so if your server is running, it's going to find this guy, and it'll tell you right down here at the bottom that it's connected, and it's securely connected because it uses encryption. So way cool. All right, and then you just hit start. Okay, so now it's going to go, but unfortunately, right now it's looking for, because we're on the client. It says the connection has failed because actually we don't have a server set up. I just deleted the server. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Real simple. You're done with that, and if it actually had connected, you just hit apply here, and on Linux machines, you just lower it down to the, click up here and lower it down to your program bar down here. That's all you got to do, and it's done and ready to go. All right, now that we have the software loaded and running on two computers, let me provide a demonstration on how it works. But first, before I do that, so this makes sense, let me explain what you're seeing on the screen. On the left side of the screen, you're seeing a very large monitor, which is connected to a 2017 MacBook Pro running the latest version of Monterey. On the right side of the screen, you're seeing a very old Mac Cinema monitor that I love, hooked up to a Mac Pro, and that Mac Pro is running Debian 11 Bullseye. It's an LTS version of that. So that's what's going on here. The computer on the left is the server. We're going to use its keyboard and mouse. And how this works then is anywhere that mouse is at, whichever screen the mouse is on, that's the one being operated on by the keyboard and mouse at that time. So like right now, it's on the left screen, and now it is on the right screen. Okay, now on the right screen, the keyboard and mouse from the laptop is running that computer. Okay, and here you see the Synergy kind of little startup page, and this is the same one we showed you when we set it up. So every time you fire this program up, you'll see this page here. Sometimes it's handy because different computers, unless you've got them, their IP addresses static, they might change and you're not connecting, and the reason you're not connecting is because you have the wrong IP address in here. So on one computer or the other, you just need to verify the address. I usually solve that by making at least one of them static. And the laptop I don't, because I move it around and I don't want to have a static IP address on there. But in any event, let's now bring up a program here, and well, there you go. So now we've got Brave running, and of course we're running Brave from the computer keyboard and mouse on the server. All right. Well, I hope you found this helpful. I think this is a really good program. I've used it for years. It's been around a long time. And that kind of segues into a disclaimer. The reason I did this video is because I wanted to really share this with you all. I think it's a good program. I think it provides you a lot of benefits in the strength of two computers and saving some desktop space and giving you a little space to use on another computer at the same time. That being said, I've not received any compensation from the folks who developed this program, nor have I sought any. I just did it because, again, I like the program and I use it. So, disclaimer done. I hope you like, follow, and share Larry Talks Tech here on on YouTube. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. So thanks for stopping by again.